Well, another decision day at the Supreme Court handed down major decisions on air pollution, on opioids, and on abortion. Let's talk about it. Tom Dupree joins us. Tom's the former Deputy Assistant Attorney General. We're not going to mute your mic, Tom. Don't worry about it. He's a partner at Gibson Dunn right now and joins us. But I think these... we didn't get the immunity case, which we'll talk about in a moment, but I think certainly abortion will come up tonight in the debate. We can put up part of this ruling, which we knew about in advance, right, after that leak yesterday. But the ruling in this case from the court of Moyle v. United States, as Justice Jackson writes, Idaho law, this was about Idaho, prohibits what federal law requires. So to that extent, under the Supremacy Clause, Idaho's law is preempted. There's simply no good reason to resolve this conflict now. What about what was decided? Tell us about it, and the fact that it was leaked early again on an abortion case.
Yeah, well, Connell, this is a very curious decision because the Supreme Court basically punted. They did not decide the actual merits of the case as they normally do. They didn't say which side was right, which side was wrong. Rather, what they said in an opinion that was just one sentence long, at least the majority opinion was one sentence long, saying we're dismissing this case as improvidently granted, meaning yes, we accepted this case. We received hundreds of pages of briefing. We heard hours of argument on it, but we're not going to decide it. In fact, we regret granting review on the case in the first place. We're going to send it back to the lower courts, and we're going to let the case just proceed in its normal course. Our intervention here was premature, is what they said. As far as the leaking goes, it's extraordinary. Look, it wasn't quite the same leak that we saw in the Dobbs abortion case from a couple of years ago, where someone apparently within the court leaked it to serve whatever political purpose they were looking to serve. This does appear just to have been basically an error in the kind of back room of the Supreme Court, that the person whose job it is to post these opinions publicly on the website jumped the gun a little bit and posted this opinion yesterday when maybe it wasn't quite finalized and ready to go out the door, which it finally did today.
Yeah, people just got suspicious because you have the same topic, essentially, with the two leaks. And leaks have been so, infrequent at the Supreme Court. But to get two on the same topic or same, related topic or something else. Opioids, the infamous Sackler family, Perdue Pharma. So the ruling here from the court said Perdue Pharma cannot use bankruptcy, essentially, to settle lawsuits without consent from the plaintiffs. Significance of this ruling, it's a story that a lot of people have followed for many, many years for the Sackler family.
It really is. This is a significant development, what really has been a long-running saga, and obviously a case and a decision that's of importance to a great many of Americans who've suffered through the opioid crisis. Here, the court really was diving into the intricacies of bankruptcy law, which is kind of a sleepy area of the law, but again, it has great practical importance. And the court basically said that bankruptcy law didn't allow the sort of settlement agreement that had been reached in this case. There was a dissenting opinion that said, I thought very powerfully, that this decision is going to have immediate harm to many people who've been harmed by the opioid crisis and may have to wait longer to achieve justice or to achieve relief. So again, it's a dry area of the law, but the practical consequences of this ruling are highly significant.
Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.